for Michigan. How do the victors of the West, as they call themselves, come into Columbus and pull one out?
I mean, they're just going to have to play their game, right? Their tactics, use their speed, use their tenacity, pressure the defense for Ohio State, and pick up some corners and win. Their conversion rate is really high right now, so they're going to be looking to get a lot of corners.
Michigan prides themselves on their fitness, that they can run forever, and Ohio State will sub all the time and stay fresh thusly. So the clash of these two teams, the 75th time, the Diamond anniversary. Ohio State's really been picking up some momentum of late. That win against Maryland, then number 10, has really propelled Ohio State back into the rankings and back into this Big Ten conference race. Schipper. Up ahead to Anne-Marie Krebs, who's one of the leaders of that Ohio State defense.
Jared talked about her and having a critical role in maintaining and establishing the passing that generates the offense. So let's see how she plays today and if she's able to be effective.
And here is the Olympian, Abby Tammer. Team USA has got a lot to look forward to today with both Tammer, who played in the Olympics last time, and McKenna Webster, who was an Olympic hopeful for this cycle. A backhand a little high. That was off of, it'll be Michigan's ball.
Yeah, long corner.
That's Maven Willigan had the opportunity on that shot. It was Krebs intercepting. Krebs with possession. Trying to find Lauren Jordan. And cutting her off, Claire Taylor. A grad student, Claire Taylor, who always makes the right decision, it seems, at least in the eyes of Christy Gannon-Fisher of Michigan. There's Emmy Tran, who has had to bounce back from injury. She's finally 100%. She dealt with injuries all of last year. Coming back from an ACL she tore in 2023. Teamer. Gonna work her way into the circle, plucked away by Fichter.
Yeah, nice patience on Fichter just to sit there and wait for the ball to come to her in that regard, holding her position.
And here she is, McKenna Webster. What a run by Webster. And draws a foul. Here's Anna Kernickel, one of the freshmen, just a phenomenal contributor. Although that pass is plucked away by Kelsey Raviello.
That's not the pass that we're looking for, right?
What pass is Ohio State looking for?
Well, obviously one that connects to her teammate and not one that a defender at that point, right? I mean, these are the key decisions. This is will end up being kind of the determination of the game and the flow. How well can we connect passes? How well are we moving into space? Both teams do that very well. So, you know, high pressure, high stakes game. Take some breaths, make some good decisions, and execute. That's on any game, right?
Especially in one that has the rivalry weight of this one, where it goes marrow deep for so many and plenty of the players involved. Michigan's got 3 players from Ann Arbor. Emily Barker of Ohio State from Columbus. Looking for Lauren Jordan, who might, as we said in the open, might have to have an outstanding role today if Michigan's able to slow down McKenna Webster. Fichtner. That was Sienna Golden, one of the sophomores, one of the younger players for Ohio State. We've got a few underclassmen key contributors. Cam Standish blasts one into the circle. Standish getting the start today. She's been in and out of the starting lineup, in and out of positions. They moved her to one of the backs during their Boston weekend earlier this year.
Yeah, Jared recognizing that they can utilize her speed and stick skill and her experience on the backfield as opposed to the midfield. He said it's really been a nice play for her to step up into that role.
And Mary Krebs, a little too aggressive. Stick caught in the cookie jar, so it'll be Michigan's.
Subbing in for the Buckeyes, number 11, Lindsey Roberts. And number 6, Raleigh Kirst.
One of the things to look for is how well Michigan really just swarms onto the ball. You'll see how tight they are, keeping their triangles, making it very difficult for Ohio State to connect and initiate any kind of offense from this backfield. They play their tactics well, and they'll fare well in this game.
Taylor trying to feed it in, and they will attack from the outside. Kimmy Wiseman, one of the Michigan girls on the team from Ann Arbor. There's 3 of them. 2 were high school teammates, and a breakaway chance for Ohio State. Lindsey Roberts, if she can catch up with it. Just behind Krebs. Anne-Marie Krebs. Zella Bailey had to deal with injuries a year ago, but has been a reliable presence in the lineup this year.
17, Philippa Schipper.
Bailey started every game except for 1.
Nice to have her consistency of play back in the lineup.
And now Michigan, they felt like something that they had to work on after their win against Rutgers. Always good if you find out you need to work on stuff. It's after a win. But their one-on-one defense is something that they felt Rutgers exposed a little bit. So they'll see if Michigan can improve upon that today here at Buckeye Varsity Field. Bogle.
One-on-one defensive skills, it will come to play as much, but Ohio State likes to pass around.
Forma draws the foul on Emily Barker, the Columbus native. Diehard Buckeye fan growing up. You can imagine how much it means for her to be playing in this one.
Sure.
Been a reliable presence off the bench for Ohio State this year. Taylor. Under duress from Lindsey Roberts. Eventually finding its way up to Van Willigen.
Was that Schipper? No, that was Krebs.
Riley Kirst.
Yeah.
Up to Webster. Eyes up, looking for options. Just missed Roberts.
Re-entering number 24, Cam Standish.
Too firm a touch by Krebs, and Michigan can rally.
Also in for the Buckeyes, number 9, Carmela Merrill.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Michigan finding themselves in second in the Big Ten entering today. Number 11 in the country.
Re-entering for the Buckeyes, 28, Sienna Golden.
Tamer.
Substitution, Ohio State, number 10, Olivia Wallace.
And that was shot from outside the circle.
Re-entry for Ohio State, 32,
Making
Katie
a few
Fichtner.
key saves, especially this last weekend, and really settling in. She is following a phenomenal goalie, but her message from Jared Martin is just be Maddie.
Yeah.
And then for Michigan's goalies, you'll see a couple of them. Hollis Silverstein is the starter, and then Kaylee McMahon will come in the second half. Both contrasting styles, but both have earned minutes.
Splitting time.
Silverstein had 5 saves against Rutgers last weekend. Plucked away by Rogue. Tamer.
Yeah, these are the 50-50 balls that will, in the middle, kind of determine the flow and the momentum of the game. You know, for a team to step up in game possession. Those are the ball. Those 50-50 ones are the ones that you need to be winning if you want to generate some offense.
Good awareness by Taylor. That was Olivia Wallace, senior from Virginia Beach for Ohio State, that was about to poach it away. Lexi Patterson along the sideline. We showed in the graphic just in the very beginning of this game, it's been this matchup has been heavily in favor of Michigan, especially of late. While the weight of history might not be on Ohio State's side, the recent history between these two teams much more even.
Let's go with that. Let's go with the recent history, shall we?
Emmy Tran. Shipper, pestered from behind by Natalie Millman. Tammer.
Yeah, nice little slick move, trying to go 3D there. Great patience by Shipper.
Ohio State got so many players back there on defense too. They really hustled back. They didn't want to let Tammer or anyone from in the maize and blue to get a
Ohio State, number 19,
easy road.
33, Madeline Bogle.
Anjali Norton. From the same area of California that Christy Gannon Fisher is from, number 28 in Mays. She's an overlooked prospect, and just going back, seeing a camp. And Christy Gannon Fisher identified Anjali Norton. She always just keeps tabs in the San Diego area to see what's going on around there. And they found a keeper in Norton. Abby Tammer.
Nice work in small spaces here.
And number 7, Lauren Jordan.
Good.
Juliette Manzour, the junior from France. Played ahead by Abby Burnett.
Yep.
Abby Burnett, native of Zionsville, Pennsylvania, was a high school teammate of Autumn Kernickel at Emmaus High School. And Autumn said that Abby Burnett used to take her would take her home to and from practice, carpool together. How about that? Two Pennsylvania girls facing off in this rivalry that dominates the Midwest.
They're friends, but not today.
Maybe before, after,
Maybe before,
not
after,
during.
Not right now. No, didn't even say. No, they'll take it to each other. And that's what you would expect. That's what you want.
Evenly played first quarter.
Yes.
Just what you'd expect from these two teams. Buckeyes and Wolverines. Scoreless going to the second. Welcome back to Buckeye Varsity Field in the heart of Ohio in Columbus, just along the Olentangy River. Abby Tammer has been, well, what a presence she's been and for her whole career, but an Olympian a year ago, and she's having a phenomenal season. Three game-winning goals. She scored 7 times.
I mean, not only is she proficient, right? She's clutch. And she has won. Her game-winning goals come from behind wins. You know, Michigan they may be down, but they're never out, especially when you've got a player of the caliber of Abby Tamer, who is able to make moves. She's tallied game-winning goals with 27 seconds left against Wake Forest, 8 seconds left against Stanford.
Yeah, better late than never.
I mean, a threat at all times at any second of the game.
And we asked head coach Christy Gannon-Fisher just how she's changed since the Olympics, and she came back more holistic and more.
Yes.
They play her in the midfield sometimes. She's one of the vocal orchestrators on the field, just kind of the maestro. We need to do this defensively, this offensively. A very respected voice, as you'd expect for someone who spent a summer in Paris.
Yeah, especially when she's a forward and she's really a heat-seeking missile for goals, right? And here she is right now.
Shipper's there, though, to guide the ball away. And if you're looking for Ohio State at times this year where they've been burned, it's been in slight lapses and counterattacks, and she is one that Ohio State can ill afford to let have just a free reign at goal.
Correct. You know, and back to the point about her stepping up into play, I think her experience in playing with the Olympics and seeing the game at a different level, taking advantage of that experience and having her play roles where, like you said, you know, Chris was saying she's more instrumental in developing the plays and seeing the defense and being more vocal. It's not just about scoring goals. It's about how are we structured and the tactics that we play, and she's been a leader in that.
I've seen that around just the country that have teams that have Olympians on it, with Northwestern, with Maddie Zimmer. What a great player she is. And Ohio State with McKenna Webster, they're hoping that her just focusing on field hockey this year is going to be pay dividends down the stretch, where she's normally having to play 2 sports at least last couple of years, and now solo field hockey. She's going to be going down to play with the national team, though, next week again in a friendly against Argentina, though. But she might be splitting time still, but it's at least the same sport.
Right, exactly right. I mean, she's such a talent, and she's so athletic. It's nice to see that the work that she's putting in field hockey is paying off.
Standish. Bailey. Off the stick of Reviello.
Look how they converge. 3 players on that ball. That's the intensity that you're going to see from Michigan, that they are just going to swarm onto that ball and make it very difficult for Ohio State to find space and connect those passes.
Green card, Michigan, 2 minutes. Number 8, Kelsey.
So a red card on Kelsey Reviello. A green card?
Yep.
Green card on Kelsey Reviello. That would be a big difference.
Yeah, it'd be a massive difference. Yeah. Green, 2, sit down for 2, think about it. Red, you aren't coming back in. That's a significant difference, yeah.
So if you're Ohio State, how do you try to capitalize on this?
I mean, you have numbers.
Now 70 seconds.
Right, you've got 2 minutes, you have numbers. So, Michigan obviously is going to play and move things out. But this is where you have the opportunity to find space and connect on those passes.
Well, Michigan's almost killed off a minute of this green card penalty. It's Reviello's 2nd of the year. Roman.
Well, we got another one.
Even strength, both dominant players. Zella Bailey will go sit out.
Open it up a little bit here.
Almost like an overtime period.
Right. Well, a couple more players on the field, but yeah, I mean, you're only down 1.
And number 5.
Not 3.
Emily Barker.
Fickner. Bogle.
Michigan doing an excellent job filling in those lanes, slowing down the game for Ohio State, making it more difficult for them to make the decision to find the open pass.
That just really disrupts how Ohio State wants to play.
Correct, and that's the game plan, right? Ohio State plays fast with speed and the intensity, and Michigan is doing a really nice job of slowing things down for Ohio State.
And for the next minute, Michigan will have a player advantage as Grace Dixon feeds this back up top. Dixon again. Kernicle. Krebs looking for Webster. And that one, no Buckeye inside the circle. He's close to it.
Yep. So good in tight spaces. Michigan able to connect passes.
Amy Tran.
And then open it up.
And it really opens up for him now. Burnett feeds it in. Ohio State rallies, but get a penalty quarter.
Okay. And you got Abby Turner up here just flying solo. See if she moves on the insertion.
Rogue, a little bit of a delay on that stop. And a save made by Stevens, still in there.
Good work for the Ohio State defense to clear that out.
Tran pounced on it. Stevens had to make a couple saves there. It seemed like it wasn't stopped very cleanly.
Another corner here.
Well, rinse and repeat for Michigan. That's a little bit of an alternate or a different approach they have to take.
Okay.
Burnett, it's
off the defense, long corner for Michigan here.
Not the cleanest of those on those stops for the Wolverines.
No, and that'll be instrumental in it's first you need a clean insertion, right? And then the clean stop. There's a lot that goes into it. And the good teams, it looks flawless. But Michigan, when there's a mistake, it affects the whole outcome.
And they're typically phenomenal at it.
Yeah, for sure.
But it definitely helps the Ohio State defense when they're been planning on, hey, the Buckeyes cannot let Michigan capitalize on these, but if Michigan can't stop the insertion, then that makes it a little bit easier. And that's
that's unlucky right there.
Casual turnover by Ohio State. So Michigan living on this end of the field. Both these teams pretty good in the second quarter, at least scoring-wise this year. They're both +6 in goal differential.
Yeah, well, we've seen
in the second.
Yeah, Ohio State really more proficient and prolific in their third quarter. Michigan way more dominating in their fourth quarter. So
yeah, these are very much second half teams.
We got an exciting game second. We have an exciting game now, but just wait for the second half. I will say tactically, though, I think Michigan has the better game plan here in terms of how they are managing Ohio State. They are really tight on. They are swarming. They are putting pressure on. You're seeing that much. At least I'm seeing that more from Michigan than I am from Ohio State in countering Michigan.
It seems like Ohio State's having a hard time getting the ball up to the attacking portion.
Correct. And we talked about this, the connecting of the passes and building that out. And that's a credit to the pressure that Michigan is putting on them. They're making it very difficult. They're clogging the lanes.
Was able to get that effort off. No one able to connect on it.
Just wide.
You see just the quality she has. She's an Olympian.
That's the effort and the dynamics we would speak from an Olympian.
Sienna Golden.
Here's Natalie Maturon. We're visiting, when talking with Christy Gannon Fisher, asked if, just as a one-off, anyone have any great nicknames on the team? And she said, Natalie Maturon, everyone calls her Ralph. Doesn't know why, doesn't know where it came from, but when she sees her, she does not see a Natalie. She only sees Ralph.
Yeah, I don't know how her parents feel about that.
Villigan. And another penalty corner.
And they're obviously winning the corner numbers, right? This is their fourth?
Third.
Yeah. Let's see a replay here. All right, we're calling stick hack before the foot. Hence the corner. You see the official going one. He's saying the first foul. The first foul was her stick hack before the ball hit her foot.
Zoe Bormet will insert.
Where's Abby? She's now left. She's positioned herself now on the right side of the battery. in lieu of the left. So
yeah, she'd flip sides of the formation.
Flip sides. So let's see where she runs after the insertion.
The flyer screams out, held up by Maturon. And what a play defensively by Ohio State. They pounced all over it.
Yeah, they were putting more pressure on. The last corner, they kind of set back a little bit, waiting for that. This time they put the pressure on and stayed on it and won the one-on-one.
And 25, Anne-Marie Krebs.
Did it look like Michigan was going to try to go to Tamer, too, on that side?
Yeah, what you'll see is after the insertion, she is putting herself right in front of the goalkeeper, and they're playing the deflection. So they're trying to hit her stick. She can angle it to come up over the goalie.
And that's no secret. That is something Michigan loves to do.
Oh, yeah.
Get into the mix, get into the mix, get the deflections. Ohio State knows they want to do it. Michigan knows Ohio State knows that they want to do it.
Yeah.
And they're going to try it. They're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Webster. Seems like Ohio State needs to capitalize in these fast break opportunities in transition.
I mean, but look at the numbers here.
Michigan got back so
just
well.
is not allowing. I mean, they are putting 3 girls on that ball and saying, beat us. And that's the answer, too. When Christy was saying versus Rutgers, they were losing a little bit of that one-on-one game. Well, okay, if we're not going to let you beat us one-on-one, try to beat us 1v3.
They get it off Michigan, so it's the first penalty corner of the game for Ohio State. First real test of the game for Hala Silverstein.
I mean, in the last 4 appearances, Hala hasn't allowed a single goal. So
she has been stalwart. Where do the Buckeyes go trying to get it past the impenetrable Hala Silverstein? Shot from straight away. Silverstein again makes the save. Victor feeds it in. Webster showing that ice hockey skill. Scores!
Yes. Great held whistle. I don't know if you noticed, but she got fouled right on top. A nice held whistle from our official, Ben Peters, to recognize that she did get disrupted, but was able to put the ball on and then get this high corner. And then with the influence here, let's take a look at it.
Number 28, Sienna Golden.
That's the fight they're looking for. Ohio State was playing the rebound, and that's where McKenna is such a threat because she just, as I have said in the past, she just cleans up the slop. She's there. Jared talks about how the ball just finds her. She finds it. The ball finds her either way. Sienna Golden is going to get the credit on that as the deflection came in, but a lot of work and effort there by McKenna Webster.
So it'll be the 2nd goal of the year for Sienna Golden, the 5th assist of the year by McKenna Webster, who we were talking before the broadcast, just the ice hockey influence indoor field hockey game, and she's just so comfortable in and around the hockey crease, which is inside that circle.
Yeah, she is such a threat down there. She's just got that sense for the ball and then can get on it. And then because of her stick work, field hockey and from an ice hockey perspective, she can move in really, really tight places and get that ball up off her stick very quickly.
Shipper lost her stick. Tamer on the attack, has to push it back. Now, when Michigan played Rutgers a week ago, they trailed in that game too before coming back to win, and they trailed for a grand total of 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Before tying it up.
I mean, it's great for Ohio State to get on the board first, obviously, but as we talked about, Michigan may be down, but they are never out.
Yeah, they are not phased at all.
No. So it'd be good for Ohio State right now just to kind of take a breath, right? Take a beat, play their game, find lanes, do what they do.
A bit of a high press from Michigan, just making it life difficult trying to get it across midfield. The Buckeyes do. Roberts able to slither it in to Webster.
There on the obstruction.
The freshman Kernickel will insert. Knocked down even right off a release.
Nice off the fly.
And Tamer was there. She's still there.
Okay, so
Buckeyes number
okay.
8, McKenna Webster.
Abby, jumping the gun a little bit. This is a nice opportunity for Ohio State. They've got numbers.
Yeah, careful. Watch the answer. Oh, it fades away. No one stopped it.
Unbelievable.
Breakaway chance for Michigan. They've got numbers too. Remember, no offsides. You can run all the way up there if you want to. Tammer feeds it up ahead, looking for DeVilligan. Ohio State able to rally on defense. The
Nice
kick save by Stevens.
Good work, McKenna.
And then pouncing on it, Roge got the stop, but also committed the foul.
Such composure with even 2 players on to be able to move that ball. But, man, that was unfortunate for Ohio State. They had a real opportunity there with numbers, and basically the ball went in between 2 batteries. They didn't know who was getting what. Just an unfortunate mistake.
I wonder if that's even part of having the switch on the inserter, too, when you have the one plan and just lost in translation.
Possibly. Don't know where the disconnect is there.
I can tell you where it ended up, and it was rolling right between them.
It wasn't where Ohio State wanted it.
Rolled all the way. It kept rolling up to Toledo if it wasn't stopped.
Got a gorgeous day for hockey, though. We haven't even talked about that.
Really do.
I
It
mean,
is
what a
just
beautiful
pristine. You can't imagine better fall weather.
Oh.
68 degrees right now here in Columbus. Great crowd. The Buckeye Band is here as well.
Yeah, pep band.
Any last-second heroics here in the first half for Michigan. A 26th minute goal by Sienna Golden, the sophomore. Drew first blood in the battle of blue bloods. And Ohio State leads at the half 1-0. Battle of top 15 teams here at a pivotal juncture late in the season.
Yeah, and right ahead of the Big Ten game schedule. Both teams are looking for this win to build momentum going into some tough competition.
We head to the half. Buckeyes lead Wolverines 1-0. Welcome back, everyone. One half into the books, Ohio State leads on a 26-minute goal by Sienna Golden, her second of the year. Looked a little bit like this. The great defense thus far by Maddie Stevens in goal. She's been really impressive of late as well. Jared Martin says she always has to come up with a couple key saves, and she did so today. One of the early penalty corners. Ohio State hasn't had that many, but then there's the shot by Sienna Golden. It was up by McKenna Webster, and then Golden on the deflection, able to get that one up and over Hala Silverstein, and that was the first goal that Michigan has allowed, or she has allowed, in a long time. But fear not, Michigan fans. The Wolverines outscore their opponents 23-7 in the second half. And they've been really good in the fourth quarter. They outscored their opponents by 11 in the fourth. So as the Kaylee McMahon will come in, as she's accustomed to for the second half, it'll be the new goalie for them. But same story for Michigan. They are second half warriors, and they're not afraid of being down. What do you think the adjustments will be made by Michigan here the second half, or do they not adjust anything? They just play the game.
They have such a great format, and they're doing a really good job, for Ohio State. Obviously, eliminate any type of the corners, continue to press the defense. I feel like that was very effective for them. Swarm at Ohio State just was able to connect. So, for Michigan, keep the press, keep the pressure, and fight more for corners, and then, of course, their corner execution.
And for Ohio State, the way that the Buckeyes scored was not their normal one. And then they like to just work it up, those short passes, combine it all the way, and that's not where Ohio State scored. It was a fast break, penalty corner draw.
Yeah, let's execute when you can, and especially when we're dealing with, top-tier teams with top-tier talents. I mean, McKenna with the ball anytime in the circle is a threat. So she did what she does, and Ohio State was able to come on top.
Shipper. Ohio State reversing field.
Again, you'll see that pressure from Michigan. Like they said, they were going to keep putting the pressure on our defense. Ohio State making passes deep inside of their circle to try to get the ball out.
To Villigan. Working up that sideline. Webster able to pop it away. In the third quarter, we showed what Michigan does in the second half. Third quarter has definitely been Ohio State's best of the season. They've outshot their opponents by 45 over the year, and they've outscored their opponents by 10. Much more narrow in the fourth.
Yeah, statistically speaking, Ohio State with the edge in the third quarter, Michigan with the edge in the fourth quarter.
Shipper. A good, typically steady game for Ohio State.
Very patient, too. I mean, you've got an Olympian, Abby Tamer, over your left shoulder, but still, Shipper does an excellent job with just that calm composure and maintaining that, getting the passes off even under duress.
She had the moment in the first half when Tamer had almost a clean breakaway, and by almost, I mean Shipper was there.
Yeah, almost.
Everyone but Shipper.
Yep.
And Shipper was able to slow her down.
I think I used the term composure. Just cool. We've seen this. I'm going to keep my stick low, stay in position.
Brought down by Burnett, and it'll be Michigan's.
More use of the aerial for Michigan this quarter.
And they capitalized the ball a little in front of Tamer, and there was Anne-Marie Krebs, who Jared Martin cannot sing her praises enough. He really loves her contributions to this team.
Yeah, she did an excellent job there, coming out, making a great decision to kind of burn off a defender and go into space, unfortunately not connecting the passes. This is what Ohio State needs to do if they want to continue to maintain possession and get any type of momentum offensively. They need to see more connected passes in the middle.
Manzur tries it from the outside. And she's down.
Oh.
So Juliet Manzur, on release of the pass, went down, holding her knee. And can only hope for the best, but out comes the training staff.
Right.
Here's McKenna Webster. And so from the tragedy of the game or the rough parts of the game to what has been a phenomenal season for Webster, co-offensive player of the week. She shared it.
Second in the Big Ten with 16 goals. She leads the team. Also has a team high 4 assists, 36 points, tied for the most points in Big Ten. If she ain't scoring, she's setting up. Yeah, she's setting up her teammates to score. So, look, we know this for Ohio State. Michigan knows this as well. When we were prepping for this call, Christy was saying we cannot let McKenna beat us. So she will have a mark on her probably at all points in the field. And if you look at it now, the camera, you can't see it, but she has a body on her pretty much.
And then the tight race for who's the best player in the conference. She's going to get quite a few votes, including the admiration for the opposing coach, Christy Gannon-Fisher. Grace Hunter trying to track it down, but Riley Kirst is there first. Tran. Krebs. Barker.
Again, these are the passes. Connect one, connect two.
Now how tough is that? Just the precision needed against a defense that's playing the passing lanes as well as Michigan. Correct.
And oftentimes, too, it's just you expect that's where your teammate to be, and they're not, right? So credit the defense, maybe shifting, credit to Michigan shifting their defense and where their presence is. It's throwing maybe Ohio State off in terms of where they are from a positioning standpoint. But, Ohio State needs that accuracy. And if they want to continue to create momentum offensively.
Anne-Marie Krebs been offering up quite a few of the hockey assists, the ice hockey assists, the pass before the pass at the goal.
The pass. I wish that should be a stat in field hockey because it really is important. You know, your unsung heroes, those that are doing the work in the backfield.
Aerial by Ohio State. I was wondering if they'd try this.
There we go.
So if you have a hard time connecting passes in the middle today, then might as well just go over them.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't go through them, go over them.
Maddie Bogle.
Oh, nice fun aerial here.
Kirst
going 3D.
Battling for it with Grace Hunter. Michigan, not too much forward momentum here in this third quarter.
Yeah. Oh, picked a pocket here. McKenna Webster, well done.
Just inside the circle, she's got a couple options, but not reading the same book was Grace Dixon. Seemed like Webster off the foot, but it seemed like Webster was leaving it for Dixon, and Dixon took a couple beats to react to it, and by then Michigan had knocked it away. Kicked away by McMahon. So Michigan plays two goalies. They give them each a half in essence. McMahon, the more imposing physically, at least taller.
Taller, yeah.
Which is definitely an advantage on penalty corner on several situations, and then Silverstein more nimble.
Yeah, with good footwork, anticipating the passes, or the shots, being their decision making on the rebounds. Quickness is important. Ohio State putting good pressure on in this third quarter, doing what they have done, you know, historically, playing well in the third quarter, coming out of the half.
Here's Lexi Patterson. They love her going up the sidelines. Feels like the game film just zoomed up. And here's Tamer.
Number 9.
Swiping it away, Riley Hudson. Tamer.
Watch here for the corner.
Right in front, save made by Stevens.
Well done. Nice stop. That was going in. She kept her leg just high enough to block that shot.
Jared Martin said she's had to make 2 to 3 key saves. She made one in the first half. She just made another.
Yeah, include that on the list.
Lexi Patterson, the freshman. So quick up the sidelines. Can she earn another penalty corner? Not quite. There wasn't that much pressure, but the maize and blue are applying it now.
They are effectively working this double team, and it has been effective all game.
And in there right now is Peyton Maloney, who is a spark plug off the bench. They just like her relentless energy and speed.
Yeah, they talk about how fast she is.
She's in the mix right now, too. Number 11 in Mays.
Oh, and this is what they utilize her for, just to be a complete presence and pressure on the defense.
Riley Hudson. Shipper. Avoiding the ball going on for a foot. Bernardi almost gave it away to Ohio State, and then sweeping into the rescue is Anjali Norton. Sophomore, a 2-year starter. She earned a starting job. She had been a soccer player growing up, picked up field hockey relatively late, and picked it up very well. And Michigan get the equalizer. Not yet.
Again, right place, right time, keeping her composure, keeping her stick down.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
3.5 to go here in the third. Who's going to be the one to step up for Michigan? Bernardi had to step up there on her own. Not able to field the ball cleanly, but just deflected away from Lindsey Roberts. Victoria Coots. She's shown a lot of improvement here, working as Jared Martin called the phase 2 of passing. To get the ball, but then distribute it to somebody. Gotten much better. Here you see she began the reversal of the field. Zella Bailey. Looking for Lauren Jordan.
Back in for the Buckeyes, 33, Madeline Vogel.
Long corner, Ohio State.
Well, will Lauren Jordan continue her improved play? She scored in 2 of the last 3 games. Fickner. Both going for the ball.
Nice.
Is deemed. Webster sticks with it.
She almost got that on the reverse stick.
Abby Burnett. Looking ahead to Natalie Millman.
Nice passing.
Tammer coming off the line with Stevens. How have you felt about Maddie Stevens' performance today thus far?
Wow, yeah, she's stepping up when she needs to, right? I mean, I don't think she had too many shots coming up, but 2 crucial saves here in the third quarter. Keep Ohio State on top. Good decision making, clearing it out into space.
Burnett.
Long corner, Michigan.
Just trying to get a penalty corner too.
Yeah.
Minute to play here in the third. Jordan lays it up ahead.
Okay.
Ohio State begins their attack, but it was a little bit delayed on the deflection to find Bailey. And left behind in no man's land, sweeping in is Reviello.
Under a minute. It'd probably behoove Ohio State to try to move in here, get themselves a corner.
A second goal here would just be devastating almost. As tough sledding as this game has been to get scoring chances. 4 shots on goal between the 2 teams here through almost 3 quarters of play.
Yes, that's the right call.
Just enough to kill off the remaining time, and the Diamond Anniversary game between Ohio State and Michigan will go to the 4th, with Michigan trailing Ohio State 1-0. To the 4th quarter we go, and Michigan down on the scoreboard. Number 15, Ohio State, looking for just their 2nd win against Michigan since 2011. They've got the advantage, but Michigan is phenomenal in the 4th quarter. They have outshot their opponents by 28. They have scored 11 more goals than their opposition. They're a 4th quarter team, and they're very much in this game, just down 1.
For sure. Michigan, it's been there, done that, right? So they continue to do what they do, they'll be able to tie up this game, but not if Ohio State keeps possession like they are here and keep the pressure on. Obviously, they know this. They know the stats. If we know the stats, Ohio State knows this as well. So they're going to be playing a great defense by maintaining possession offensively, right? What's the sign of a good defense is a good offense?
How many shots can Michigan put on frame? Test Maddie Stevens? So far, the Buckeye defense, led by Katie Fickner, has just been so stingy.
She's been so solid. Again, just that calm, cool composure back there, just maintaining what she does well. Good positioning, good stick work, low stick. There we go.
Trip's going to be called.
And
a card.
Yeah, I don't know that was intentional, but it makes sense.
Intentional or not.
Intentional or not, it's a foul. It's a cardable foul.
And that takes off Webster.
Green card, Ohio
So
State,
2-minute advantage here for Michigan.
It's on number 8.
We'll see how, I call it the 3 C's. You hear it all the time in field hockey. Calm, cool, collected.
Calm, cool, and collected. That's Fickner for sure.
Yeah, but can Michigan embody those 3 C's?
C squared.
Almost in front. That pass a little awry from Natalie Millman. And how sweet a goal that would be if she was able to capitalize on one. The whistle blowing it dead.
Coming high in against Abby Tamer.
But to finish the note, Natalie Millman, 1 of 2. Zoe Bourmet, the other one then, from Pioneer High School in Ann Arbor. Shipper. I want to pass a little awry.
Yep, these are the connections that we're looking for. If you're Ohio State, they're the ones that you need to be making if you want to maintain possession, especially as you're trying to kill a penalty here.
The Buckeyes have 50 more seconds to kill, and that's going to help. A little too casual, just carrying the ball by Eva Bernardi, a sophomore from the Netherlands. Just a tremendous field hockey hotbed.
Nice move. There she is. The 3 C's. Back there doing what she does. Dispossessing, making a great move to beat the offender. Send the ball downfield.
And that player-up advantage is going to vanish because McKenna Webster is going to be back on the field in a matter of seconds.
Unlucky.
And here she comes, zooming on.
All gas, no brakes.
No skates this year either.
No skates. No skates, no brakes.
Roberts. Emma Tran. Finally has the game slowing down for her after dealing with the almost development year last year, coming back from that ACL injury from a couple years ago. Camille Wiseman, whose club coach for a time was Christy Gannon Fisher, the current Michigan coach.
There you go.
I don't know how hard that recruitment was.
Probably not at all. What do you think?
Probably.
Sure.
Going to play for your hometown team?
Yeah.
Under my direction?
Let's go.
Why not?
Why not? Parents probably love it.
Easy commute.
Right? I can come visit you whenever you want. Laundry, easy.
Where does Michigan go? They have not found an answer to this Buckeye defense yet. They have 10 minutes to do it.
Great question. I mean, they're keeping 2 forward. They're probably anticipating some type of breakdown, right? And then the through ball to see if they can't. Chrissy talked about, their one-on-one skills. So seeing if they not have that opportunity. Here we go. Right, a break open play.
As long as the margin's 1, Michigan's going to have the confidence that they can stab it away.
Yeah, you can't rest easy here if you're Ohio State. I mean,
what was the number you read off where Abby Tamer scored in the last minute?
Twice
this year?
Yeah, twice this year. 1 in 27-second mark, 1 at the 8-second mark. So, again, down and yet never out. I would think at any given point, Ohio State needs to make sure, okay, where is Abby Tamer and do we have a player on her? Currently, she's on the sideline. So
Easy one to mark that time.
Easy one, yeah. Good work from our local player.
Substitution
That's
for the
Emily
Buckeyes,
Barker, who's from
15,
Upper
Barker
Arlington
from Upper
High
Arlington,
School,
yep.
Sienna Golden. 22, Grace Dixon. And number
which is
10,
not that
Lydia
far
Walsh.
away.
No.
You could walk there. It'd take a little bit longer than if you drove.
I mean, it's almost the equivalent of Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor, like how close Upper Arlington is to Ohio State's campus.
Bernardi intercepts and guides it to the sideline.
Yeah, those are the passes again. Ohio State's looking to connect right there. I mean, they made a great job coming through and getting down into Michigan's 23-meter mark, but that third pass just didn't connect.
Patterson.
17, Philippa Schipper, the Ohio State substitution.
Oh, we got a whistle here. Okay.
Under 8 minutes to go for Michigan to secure their 5th win in a row.
Nice ball.
Roge. It'll squeak on through all the way to the other side.
Yep. We've seen that now twice, once for Ohio State and now for Michigan, just right through the center of the field. Center of the
Back into
circle, I
Buckeyes,
should
number
say.
2, Autumn Kernickel, and 32, Katie Fichtner.
Next Friday, Michigan goes to Evanston to take on the #1 Northwestern Wildcats.
Oh, that'll be a good game, too.
Ohio State on Sunday, a week from today, will head up to East Lansing and get the Spartans of Michigan State. Ohio State's trip to Evanston is in a couple weeks on October 26th. It's a 3-game road stretch looming for Ohio State.
Substitution, Ohio State,
And they wrap up at home on Halloween against number 10, Iowa.
Oh, the Big Ten is just so tough. There are no guarantees. It's a incredible league with incredible field hockey and battling out on every game.
And for Michigan, this is just 3 games left after this one is a field hockey season, which just zoomed along. Maloney. Pounced
McKenna
on.
just coming in out of nowhere.
Webster. Webster. Guided away that time by Norton.
Whew. A lot of work in there, and you can hear Jared is wondering why there is no call.
Burnett.
Oh, we've got a timeout. Okay.
Double green cards following the coaching staff.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this.
Yeah, just
Nice little interchange here. Ben taking control of the teams. We've got Chippy coming in on both sides. Wanted some calls. Obviously, high stakes game, high energy, high intensity. The coaches are feeling it. It's good work from the umpires to just settle things down. I recognize your frustration. We're not dealing with it. Here are some cards. Think about it.
And at this point, the way this match has been going, Dorina, Ohio State could be looking at a knockout punch.
Oh, you know,
Here
you
with
say
5
that.
minutes to go.
You say that, Jonathan, and yet there's still 5 minutes, and we still talked about prior to this, Abby Tanner scored it with 27 seconds left and 8 seconds left. This is
that's if Ohio State was able to get a second.
Oh, if they were able to get a second goal, then maybe some breathing room. But even then,
be that as it may, it's Michigan
at
still.
At any given point, we talked about the quality and the caliber of this team, that you don't need much time nor space to be effective and score a goal, right? One little breakdown play, one pass, one thing that didn't connect, a defender slips on the turf, right? And that could change the momentum of a play.
For the Buckeyes, number 6, Raleigh Kirst.
Norton.
You know, at this point of the game, it will come down to possession. Who can maintain possession? Again, who's going to connect the passes? Who's going to make clean plays?
Krebs feeds it out wide. In
Case in
the
point.
way, Reviello.
Yep. Michigan has done this all game, doing an excellent job of just closing down the windows in the space for Ohio State to pass. Hence their interest in going over, right? Their aerials, although I don't know that they've been particularly effective at it this season, this quarter so far.
Out will come Kaylee McMahon, so the goalie being pulled. So an empty net for Michigan, all on the offense now. It's 11 on 10 in the field department. In the circle, DeVilliam. Ohio State tracking this one into the corner. The time very much on the side of Ohio State, but Michigan doesn't need much of it at all. Here's a little breakaway for the Buckeyes.
There it is. Great
Riley
work.
Hudson.
Great work defensively to get out of those tight quarters.
Here's Raleigh Kirst.
Nice move.
So Michigan, the length of the field in just over 2 minutes. As we said before a couple times.
Doesn't take much, right? Ohio State continue to press, continue to work the angles, the triangles to make it difficult to connect passes here. Michigan's been pretty good at this for the most part all game.
Here's Emmy Tran. This is right in Michigan's strike zone, and there's the one that could do it.
Look, and they've got Michigan has 3 offensive players right in the mouth of the goal here, so anything that gets through there is going to get a Michigan stick and a shot on goal.
Can Ohio State clear?
Good work for Ohio State to keep the ball out of the circle and even in the hash circle, right?
Substitution, Ohio State, 28, Sienna Golden.
Norton. Bernardi. Feeds it up ahead. Not able to get it to Tammer just yet.
Okay.
1 minute to go.
You're Michigan. This is the player you want with the ball on her stick.
Wasn't able to get it through a couple Buckeyes, though. Sienna Golden trying to sneak up the sideline. Does so successfully. The Buckeyes trying to hang on for another 40 seconds. And here's the field general, Fichtner. Bernardi. Intercepted at midfield.
Okay.
And right now, Michigan might have enough players in the crease, but they can't get it to them. Fichtner.
Oh, calm. The 3 C's here. We're seated at play. Uh-oh.
And there's Roge. Takes it back. 10 seconds to work with. Shipper finds the corner with 5. Shipper can plant her roots in the corner because Ohio State has won.
Ran out of time. Michigan simply ran out of time. Ohio State doing an excellent job of making sure just to keep the ball on their stick as much as possible. Keep it away from Michigan. Nice win for Ohio State here heading in. Now they're 4 in a row.
And they're going to hit that 3-game road stretch before coming back here on Halloween with some momentum. A 4-game win streak for number 15 Buckeyes. Peaking at the right time, Dorina?
Absolutely peaking at the right time. We talked about prior to this game, each team wants this win heading into the thick of the schedule of the Big Ten. And Ohio State coming in winning. I mean, look, the Wolverines out shooting corners the same, saves here, but Ohio State coming on top. Exactly what they need, the momentum that they're looking for.
And Michigan likes their corner opportunities. They like the rebounds. They didn't get enough shots on goal, and all their corners came in the first quarter.
That's correct. Unbeknownst, we were really expecting a lot more, obviously, for this fourth quarter, but Ohio State answered.
The defense, Katie Fichtner and crew, definitely slowed up that Wolverine attack. And for Michigan, battle another day, but that's 2 in a row here at Buckeye Varsity Field over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
23-25, where Ohio State historically on the wrong end of the 75-year matchup, but today,
that rivalry, but
today
not
they
today.
were.
Yeah, not today. And I mean, and credit too to Maddie Stevens coming in with some really crucial saves in that third quarter, keep Ohio State with a clean slate.
Stevens, as we said, Jaron Martin had spoken to us. She makes 2 to 3 key saves, and she did it again today.
She did it again.
So on behalf of our entire crew, we thank you for spending part of your Sunday with us. For Dorina Beebe, I'm Jonathan Mathis, bidding you adieu from Columbus, Ohio, where the Buckeyes take down the Wolverines 1-0.